Hi there, it's Lori F. Dean, and as you can see, I'm just sitting here waiting for my printing job to finish. And while I've been sitting here waiting, I got to thinking about, well, output. You know, the things in our lives that we as people put out there, put out into our heads in the form of thoughts, put out of our mouths in the form of words, and put out of our bodies in the form of actions. Well, this of course started me wondering, is it just me, or do you perform output checkups? Now let's pretend for a minute, okay? Let's say that this printer is the world, and the paper is us. And the characters that are being printed on the paper are our thoughts, words, and actions. Okay, with me so far? All right. Now during the passage from a blank page through the imprinting process and to ending up in a tray as a so-called finished product, lots of things can happen and usually do. Sometimes the ink smudges on the way through the system. Sometimes we forget to spell check and the printed message that emerges, well, it needs some correcting. And sometimes the settings are just off and the content comes out all crooked. So do similar things happen to us as people? Can our thoughts get all sleepy and foggy as we make our way through the daily routine? And do we forget to speak lovingly sometimes and end up hurting others? Also, do we neglect to recharge our body batteries through sleep, nutrition, and exercise? Well, I can tell you all of those have happened to me and continue to happen to me unless I remember to perform an output checkup. Daily, hourly even. I do an output checkup to see if I'm just coasting through the day in a fog or if I'm actually experiencing the now, taking in all that's happening in a particular moment. And I do an output checkup on my thoughts to make sure that if they turn into words, which they undoubtedly will, that they are kind and as loving as possible. And I also do an output checkup on my physical self. I look at my sleep patterns, my food intake, my workout routine, and my overall body maintenance. Well, I do wish I would have started these checkups sooner, but hey, better late than never. Anyway, what about you? Is it just me, or do you perform output checkups? As usual, put your comments below, and if you'd like to subscribe, hit the button above. And in the meantime, I am Lori F. Dean. See you tomorrow.